Is it time to short Bitcoin? I'm just going to tell you right off the bat without wasting your time. It's not time to short yet. I have personally shorted Bitcoin twice on the way up. I shorted it right here. I had a perfect entry. I was up $5,000. And then I stopped out here actually for a $9,000 loss. And then I tried to short Bitcoin once more here at this major resistance. Boom, lost $25,000 there. So I've tried to short Bitcoin here. I've tried to short it right here. And then obviously you guys know I longed the bottom in Bitcoin at 16.8 right here with everybody in the alerts, and we made $130,000 on the pump. So I did close out early right here like a freaking, it's really sad, man, because we made $130,000 longing the bottom here, closing out here. Had I just held my long, I'd be up 600K right now. So it's very unfortunate that I made 130K, lost 9K, lost 25K. But really, all I had to do was hold my fucking long, and I would be up right now 600K. That's it. That's all I had to do, hold my long, which is what I told everyone to do in the alerts. And look, at least we did hold one long trade. We did hold some small positions from the bottom. Like I told you, we longed it at 16,800 down here. And then, look, you can see I'm up 1,300% on this long here. It's like $1,000 into, $15,000, okay? So, all I had to do was hold my main position, guys. And you can see I put $30,000 in. So $30,000, 12x that. 360K plus. Really, it should be over 600K because we were using Bitcoin as margin. And when Bitcoin goes up, then the value of what you're holding goes up, and then you're being paid in Bitcoin. So basically, it would have been over 30K into a 600K profit had I not taken profits early. So, look, that's what's happened here in the last 2 weeks. But what's next? All right. What's next is I think we're going to continue higher, actually. Okay, and I don't think that shorting early is what you want to do right now. I've tried twice here, right there, lost 9,000, lost 25,000, and I'm telling you, man, this is a very strong pump, and everyone made the mistake of getting bearish too early. And thankfully for myself and everyone in the alerts, right, we shorted here and here. Thank God, right? We only lost 9,000, 25,000. Meanwhile, other people were losing the whole way up shorting and losing so much money. And luckily we longed the bottom and made so much money. So we're actually in a long position right now in Bitcoin here. Just a small $230,000 position here. Nothing crazy. And I'm risking right now about $4,700 on my stop loss. You can see I sent that out here to everybody in the alerts. I'm longing Bitcoin here. Not the highest quality trade setup in history or anything, but this is basically what I'm expecting. So for Bitcoin next, guys, I am expecting a continuation higher to 24, 25, or 26K. I mean, we could stop anywhere there. It's really hard to tell. But this is what we're looking at for Bitcoin next before we even think about shorting. So I'm looking at 24, 25, 26. And so we're going to have to try to figure out where do we think the top of that move is, because look, we're not going to go up in a straight line forever. There will be pullbacks, right? And so, it's likely that we get to 24K and pull back a little, or we get to 25K, pull back some, get to 26K and pull back some, right? So basically we're staying long, we're staying bullish for now, okay? Obviously, not only do I have this new long trade that I just opened up and sent out to everyone, but we do have our longs open from the bottom, which are up 1,300%. And that's up like, over, right here you can see that's over $25,000 in profit just there, on top of the over 100,000 we locked in from here to here. But yeah, the whole point of this video, guys, is I'm letting you know that we're staying bullish for higher prices here. And, once again, pullbacks are part of the game. So we're just going to continue buying the dip for now, okay, for now. That's the key, for now, okay, until we believe that the stock market is going to make a reversal lower. But as of now, guys, I told you guys in the S&P, every single person and the grandmother from their retirement account is shorting this downtrend, and that's why I don't believe the S&P is going to drop here. And if the S&P 500 is not going to drop for the next 1 to 3 months, which is my prediction, then don't expect Bitcoin to make a significant move lower. Actually, expect Bitcoin to outperform, the stock market. So, for example, like I told you, right, everyone's shorting this downtrend thinking that the stock market was about to crash lower. And so I went against that. It was a very contrarian view. And I told you guys I think the stock market's going to squeeze out to 4,300 to at least 4,100. And that is where I would actually look to maybe short. So, if you're watching my videos for the last week, you know what I've been saying, right? Like the stock market is not bearish. Don't short the stock market. And what trend in the S&P 500 that even your fucking grandmother from her retirement account is shorting this downtrend saying, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, let me get my retirement account, baby, we're going to short this market down. Shut the fuck up. How is this bear? How is this bullish? Because you're a fucking idiot. You think that the market's just going to drop every single time at this line and Granny's going to short from her retirement account? You're not supposed to touch your retirement account. Okay? That's how fucking obvious and bad this is right now. Is everyone in the world thinks that this downtrend is just going to hold right here, right now, and I believe we're about to squeeze the fuck out. And so, that's what I was telling you last week, right? And look what's happening, right? We did not drop off of this downtrend. We actually are beginning to squeeze out, okay? So it's an interesting situation where every single person in the world is bearish looking at this downtrend, and that's when, the great predictors like myself come out and see through that bullshit, and the average Joe, what he sees in the chart, we see differently, So that's why I'm saying, guys, I don't think the pump is over, and that's the thing. If we're breaking out of this downtrend right now, and a lot of people who are short right here at the edge of this downtrend who are expecting us to break lower, it's going to be hard for us to drop significantly lower right now, most likely, because people are going to have to cover their shorts. People are going to have to actually close out of their shorts because, everyone was expecting us to drop here. And so really, this is just the beginning, probably, because, like I said, people are about to cover their shorts since we're breaking out of this, 1 year downtrend we've had in the stock market. So once again, if we're just starting to squeeze out, don't expect Bitcoin to stop. Don't expect it to drop hard right now like so many are expecting. Stay bullish. Buy the dips for now. And if we're going to get bearish, if we're going to start considering shorting the market again, what we really ought to do is stay patient and wait for the S&P to reach 4,100 to 4,300 before we even think about any real size positions on the short side. So guys, that's my advice to you. That's my advice to everyone, and that's my advice to myself. Had I listened to my advice when I've been literally making videos saying don't get bearish yet, don't short the market yet, and then I tell everyone not to short the market, and then I actually go ahead and short it here, and I short it here, and I pay $34,000 for not listening to myself. So it's just an interesting thing because you could say the market's bullish, and like I know to buy the dips, but I still want to short some of these rips, and like right here, man, I shorted it. It was a perfect entry. I sniped the top here. It drops. I'm up $5,000, right? Okay, then I get stopped out right there for the $9,000 loss. In the alerts, everyone knows who took that trade with me, So, there are good entries on the short side. For example, if you shorted right here and then it dumps, look at this, it dumps, bam, 5%. Like, there is good money to be made even on the short side when the market's going up, So there are some times where even though I'm extremely bullish on the market, I just got to take the swing on the short side because it's a good entry point. That was a good entry point, and this was not the best entry point, although it looked like a really good entry point. So, at the end of the day, what you really want to focus on right now, guys, is buying the dip. Don't listen to everyone who's telling you to short the market, to get bearish. Just don't do it. Stay bullish. Stay buying the dips for at least for until I tell you that, hey, all right, guys, I think it's time to get bearish again. And my clue for getting bearish on the market, for me to get bearish on the market, I personally want to see the S&P get to 4,100 to 4,300. I want to see the dollar, okay, actually start to get some buyers down at 101. You see, I've drawn this up well in advance. Is we expect the dollar to get support at 101. But right now, there's just not any real buyers coming in on the dollar. And so what I really want to see is buyers step in on the dollar I want to see S&P break out to 4,100 to 4,300, and I want to start to see the VIX actually bounce off of support. And if I start to see that, yeah, then we're going to start considering getting bearish. But you can see VIX is just not reacting off of support. And this is a 5-year support. Look at this, guys. This uptrend in the VIX is quite the, the sight here. I think the bottom of the trend for VIX is 17. So if VIX gets to 17, dollar starts bouncing off 101, and the S&P 500 is between 4,100 to 4,300, that's going to be my signal to actually get bearish on the market. But until I see those things happen, right, until I see VIX at 17, dollar at 101, actually buyers coming in on the dollar and S&P squeezed out higher, then we stay bullish, we stay buying the dips. So guys, that's my analysis on the market. That is what I see here. Yeah, okay, if the market pulls back, fine. That's when the bears come out and they say, oh, we're going back to 16K. That's when you buy the dip. Okay, when the bears are getting euphoric on your timeline, on YouTube, Twitter, that's when you buy the dip and you stay bullish until those signs and those signals that I've pointed out are met. So I'm just going to repeat them one more time so you know for yourself. So you don't need a video from me to update you. So you don't need me to hold your hand. So you just can look at this yourself. We want to see VIX at the bottom of this uptrend. Okay, we want to see VIX get to 17 hopefully. We want to see the SPY. We want to see S&P get to 4,100 to 4,300. Okay, and squeeze out higher here. And then we want to see the dollar actually find support at 101. Once we have those three things, we will be shorting the market again. But for now, buy the damn dips, stay bullish, and get extremely bullish when the bears are euphoric on your timeline. Guys, that's my updated analysis on the market for you. If you found that useful, drop a like, make sure you are subscribed. If you want to join my Telegram alerts channel, it's completely free to do so, where I show you my exact trades, how much I'm risking on my stop loss, how much I'm putting into the trade, and exactly what I expect to happen, real and in live time. So if you want to join that, it's the first link down below this video. Once again, it's completely free. So click the first link down below if you want to join my alerts channel. Guys, I will see you on the next video. I hope you found this useful. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.